Yep, this is in Macau. It's all new. You can see all these little docks for yachts. So this whole area right in here is going to be all for yachts. Over there is Hengqin, so ultimately it's going to be a little bay for yachts for these villas right here. The villas are already built, people are already moving into them, and I can't even imagine how much they must cost, but those are like, you know, that's like multiple stories. There's 1, 2, 3 with a yard around there and a rooftop at the top. You can see from different angles. Maybe I'll try to take a look at some angles up there a little bit later, but we're going to show you what the future yacht club area is going to look like in Macau. Another slice of Macau. Let's put this up on the map. This is kind of a future area where they're going to put a lot of yachts right in front of these villas. And we'll let this video speak for itself. And we have some music. I wrote the music, put it into an AI program, and that's going up the screen, the lyrics. And without any further ado, let's just get right into it. As if you were there yourself. Macau. Yeah, and by the way, that right there is all the Hengqin Financial District. They're building all these new buildings over there. They've been built for a while during COVID. Some are still under construction, so it's still a work in progress, but it's going to be happening. And then this whole area will be for yachts to go in between the two when it opens up. That bridge over there goes to Zhuhai from Macau. And this is some of these villas. We're going to try to get some different angles of villas because we're going to, I'm going to go down that way a little bit. Then we're going to go up and try to catch it from a rooftop. So stay tuned for all that. And I'm going to turn the camera off and you're going to pop up over there and we'll try to film from that spot. I lied. Actually, we are going to go down that way, but I just thought I should give it some proper context. They built this whole little space right here for bikes, and that's all just regular type of. So now we're going to go around these little spaces here, and we're going to go around like that and walk down that way, but then the camera will come on when we're over there, so we can try to capture a view from that space. So stay tuned for that. To give you some context, we're walking back to the waterfront, but this is the Galaxy Casino right here, and then these are some of these beautiful condos, and then some of the businesses right to the right. And we're going to go back inland or back towards the water around the corner, but this is kind of the context. So the casinos are all the way down that direction, and this big massive Galaxy with this, there's a beautiful one right there. You can see Galaxy up at the top. That's really well lit at nighttime. So, so that's why these villa and the yachts will be very desirable because it's so close to the strip. And then you have all these beautiful condos and shops as well in this area. So let's go down to the waterfront again. There's more of the villa, and then we have something called England Marina Club Hotel and Marina View Chinese Restaurant. So this is right near this little space with the yachts. So we're gonna walk directly towards that. You can start getting more of the view. It's gonna open up a little bit. There's this hotel that's right on the waterfront. We just kind of a Londoner feel. And now we're opening up into the waterfront area. And looks like we have a little bus that takes people directly from probably the ferries. And here is the yacht area once again. There we go. And you can see the villas. We're gonna come up to the other side of those villas in a minute. And then we're gonna go up to the top of this other space way up there as well. You can see where the yachts, it looks like they can come into this space, right? So that's the opening for them. And then this is all of the spaces. Looks like the marina, Posada Marina is right there too. Okay. So let's go down and check out over from this point of view over there. It's Galaxy Casino right there, so just to give you some context of everything. So we're walking directly to the waterfront, but right here is next to Broadway, which is all these, there's some bars right there, restaurants, there's like a food street right there. So these villas that are to the right here, I guess they would hear the noise. I guess they'd have to, but they do have access to casinos and also some of these things right here, this food street. So we're gonna go all the way down and take a look. That's a little taste of the villas. And then the waterfront is directly right there. So we'll be there in a second. So now we're back. So let me see, there's a bicycle path. So we were we kind of basically went around here. So this is where all the yachts are at, and we're well, we're right here, so you can see where we are. So we were the yachts were down that way, but then there's all the villas right here, and we're going to be going up to the top of a rooftop, that one right over there, and try to look down over the yachts and such as well. And we're also going to walk through this Broadway so you can see a little bit of the entertainment. So that's our plan right here. Here's a bike path, walking path as well. All right, let's go in and then up to the rooftop. Just to kind of give you an idea, this whole street goes all the way down to that bridge and beyond. It's like a little bicycle path, goes along the waterfront, and that we were also on the waterfront a little bit a few minutes ago. But we're going to go into the casino, Broadway Food Street. There's Galaxy Casino in the background right over there. So so let's kind of navigate around, and then we're going to go through the food street a little bit and just give you a taste of it, and then we're going to go up to the rooftop and overlook everything from up there way. And there's Galaxy again right there. You can see that beautiful blue lit up building, which is kind of a highlight. It's a hotel right there. All right. Okay, so now we're inside of Broadway Casino Food Street. So we're actually at the Food Street, which is an outdoor area. There's also an indoor and an outdoor. This is the outdoor, so it's kind of close to our waterfront. Actually, our waterfront is right down that way. So that's where we were at just a little while ago, that waterfront down that way. But we're going to be strolling down this way to kind of give you an idea of what's here. And I guess we can just keep the camera rolling since it's maybe a little bit interesting. But basically you can see, you can smell food, and you can also see these booths. And these booths have all kinds of different stuff. And we're gonna walk directly straight, and then we're gonna go up to a rooftop. So we'll just keep the camera going while till we get up there. That music might affect the video, so I think I'm going to turn the camera off for a little bit. Oh, actually that's live music. I thought that was recorded music. Okay. So we're gonna go up to the rooftop. Right up. Where's that rooftop at? It's around the corner. So we're gonna go there. We'll show you where it's at. And those are the villas right there. So you can see all the villas in the background. We're gonna overlook those in a moment from way up at the top. To get a good context of everything when we do that. DC Cafe, going nights, Broadway, Macau, and then we're gonna just pass through here. Little spot for kids, and we're gonna go up to that rooftop right there, that parking garage building. We also have a bar right here too. Roadhouse. But we're gonna go up in this space up there. So now you can see where we were just at a little while ago. We're up on the parking garage. You see the villas on the waterfront. And Hengqin's over on that side. And I'm gonna walk over to this side. Like there's almost no cars up here up on the 5th floor. They're all parked in like 1, 2, 3. So this is the other space that we were at. Let me go here, I guess. And now you can kind of look into those villas. You can see the rooftops up there. And I think if I was up on the rooftop, you can see even more, but there's a tennis court, swimming pool, all kinds of cool stuff. Maybe I'll try to go up to the rooftop. Now we can see from up here. You can also see down below into some of this other stuff in here too. And now we're up at the rooftop. So I think we'll be able to see more from this angle than we did down below. Now, yeah, and I can see the villas already, so now we have that view, which we didn't have before. There you go. So now you can see the villas. You can see how big they are. So they're actually like 4 stories with even a little veranda thing up on top. Let me zoom in on that. Yeah, there you go. You can see kind of where we were at. Okay, so there you go. Kind of near the marina with all those, a lot of those. And I guess we'll end the video right there. There you go. So yeah, it looks really amazing. So they have, yeah, it's amazing. Okay. So anyways, now you kind of have an idea what that looks like. Let's go to the other side.
Imagine the docks, imagine the future, imagine the view.